don't let go of that, but there are a lot of
CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making
On the way home, I got hungry and I ate it. We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
All right, folks, welcome to another Slim Stream, but we're doing extreme body modifications today. We're going to be talking about my extreme body modifications and a bunch of the people that I know in the industry that are heavily modified as well. So let's go ahead and bring in our co-host, co-host, and our owl. So let's start with our intimidator.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Hauling ass, dragging holes, even 40 below. Of the past, down a pit, snow or rain gives no shits. Throwing chains, hooking hooks, giving Big Iron a good look. Here he comes, fairly tame. What the fuck is his name? Al Trucker!
War never changes. And we are the Galactic Penguin Federation, NASA's enforcers. We rain fire on our enemies and fight hand to hand across the galaxy. We are ever seen, yet we are never seen in our fight for liberty. We will kick down any door and fight any secret societies.
I knew it. She's a lizard person.
My name, Commander 401. And this is how we handle our problems.
You gotta step up and beat that bully with a stick.
We need to make up a beat Elon Musk with a stick. Something. I don't know how or what, but somebody come up with that. All right, folks, how y'all doing?
Taser stick.
That would be amazing. Hello. A cow prod? A cow prod? That'd be amazing. All right, how y'all doing?
He'd probably enjoy that.
Hi.
He just might. How's it going, everybody?
Good. I'm glad y'all are here.
Yeah,
I got a
pretty
little scared for a second because I didn't see anybody, but I'm glad.
Fine this evening.
What?
You were cutting it a bit fine this evening.
Yeah, well, it's
yeah. I was slightly distracted.
Did we awaken the brainless, or you were just tied up?
I was busy. Let's keep it.
All right. You were busy. Okay. Busy with quotation marks around it.
And
you know you'll go blind.
Nah. If that would make you go blind, I would be looking backwards.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and do some intros, and then let's go ahead and say a little set of my chest, and let's get into the substance that I have for today. I hope y'all are ready to see me stick things in and out of my body, and if not, that's what you're going to see.
Oh, today. I just watched.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid. Yeah.
Oh, and mango. You're muted, you dumbass.
Where did my green screen go? What the heck? I just changed that, but I didn't change that, so...
And we got ourselves a mango.
The green screen is behind you. It suggests that the thing it was supposed to pop behind you isn't there.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
It's
I
like
changed
I'm
my...
talking to myself. That's something
hey,
I would
Mango.
say.
Hey, Mango. But no, I changed the resolution on my camera just to make it so it runs better because my computer is being stupid. So it turned off my background, but it's okay. I re-put it back on. Let's crack on to saying hello to the side of my chats, and we have Stop the Stupidity.
Stupid.
And we have a Jason.
Jason.
A Canadian Olliman.
Olliman.
Hey, I forgot I was on mute. My hellos have not been coming through.
Well, now we can hear you.
Please stay on yourself.
Yes, and we have a demon orb. We have a demon orb now.
Hey, Toby.
Hello.
We have this. I'm gonna play this because we haven't played it in so long.
Stunning, plump, red, perfectly unscratched, and incredibly sweet mango.
Exactly, Simile. We love our
very sweet,
our sweet mangoes. Yeah. Welcome, mango.
Not we have not been back from any new jobs yet, but I'm sorry. I speak out loud and give my anxieties, and we should be talking about body piercings and extreme modification.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that you, the job apparently start turning up and things and stuff. But let's say a little Artubian.
Usually takes about 3 weeks for all the background checks for this stuff. And by that time, I hope Mom's home.
Background checks?
Yes.
I thought America didn't do background checks anymore.
No, they totally do. Anyways. Well, not for the elites.
When the 40,000 cut, when 80,000 pound vehicles are involved, damn well they do background check.
Not for guns.
And it usually takes
just
about
for
3
trucks.
weeks.
Not for guns, not for
guns,
running
just for
government organizations.
Not for a priest getting into a new church. Not for cops that got fired from an agency that is another agency. No, they don't do background checks on any of that. No. All right, so let's track out. Hello, Tubian.
Tubian, for groceries.
I think I posted the video in the Decimal Court.
And wait, did we not go over this a little bit? Did I not talk about how the Proud Boys lost the rights for their name to the Black Church?
Oh, that is awesome.
If not tomorrow.
The church.
Yeah.
The
tomorrow.
church that they destroyed. The church that they destroyed.
No. They destroyed a flag off of the church's property.
Yeah, no, they destroyed more of it, but.
Okay, sure, whatever, doesn't matter. Now that church owns the name of the Proud Boys, so if they sell any merch, they technically make all of that money.
They won the lawsuit,
but they also need permission.
Yeah, no, the Proud Boys need permission to use. Yes, totally. All right, so folks, Let's go ahead and start with the beginnings of the bottom modification stream. And this is a video that we did so many years ago of showing off the beginnings of the start of my heavily body modifications in a music video. And then we will get into showing more of my personal stuff. And then we'll get into my friends or people that I know that are in the modded community.
Ever since I was 14 years old, I always wanted to be in a freak show. So 3 years ago, I was put on an event and I needed a freak show for the event, and I couldn't find one locally. So I just decided from all the research I'd done that I should start doing it. So 3 years ago, I started the freak show, and we've progressed it and are doing.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, and this is the good kind of freak show, not the kind that's at 1600 Pennsylvania.
Yeah, no, this is just us abusing ourselves for money, not taking advantage of other people.
A lot of the working man freak acts.
Yeah, baby cyborg.
Yeah, that was a baby cyborg.
What is that material?
Cute baby cyborg, guys.
That is a bunch of broken glass on a
glass. Okay.
Yeah, it's broken glass on a Mexican blanket.
Okay.
That blanket's getting deported.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to show
But
feet
it's a
like
hard
this?
working blanket.
That's not going to get you demonetized there.
All he said was it's a hard working
what?
blanket.
Yeah, the feet. No, the blood that we're going to be playing later, pouring out of things is what's going to probably get us demonetized.
Oh, I'm man.
I'm literally easing y'all into the more fucked up shit we're going to be going over. We're going to get into hook suspension and a handful of other like hardcore things very soon, but I want to ease y'all in.
That seems so not comfortable.
Which part? Walking
Like
on
when
glass?
people get like, I've seen that doesn't seem great either, but the ones where people put hooks in their like, is it in their clavicles and in their back, like in their shoulder blades and stuff? I've seen people hang themselves from different strong bones.
No, we're literally going to go over the 4 different ways that you hang yourself.
Oh my!
So we're not just going to be talking about.
And
just
there's
the meat.
mathematics involved.
Yeah, no. No, once again, like this is the reason why I actually really honestly got into debunking flat earth and conspiracies, is because we have to use math and physics to do all of these things. And guess what? And I've said this 100 million times. Guess what is one of the parts of the equation in that mathematic equation?
Little G.
You mean
There's
gravity?
a G. There's a G.
It's what gives it's the force that gives it a vector because you made some direction of force before anything can move.
Yep. And then when you start swinging things, you have to understand how the weight distribution changes through it being a force being pulled on it in a certain direction and then to another direction as well. So all of these things are very, very calculated mathematical equations.
3.
Yeah, exactly.
Calc 3. You're taking the, I think it's the derivative of the position equation.
Yeah, I think that's what it was called. Although I thought it was
acceleration.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But you probably know that name of it better than I do. I just know it on what we're talking about. But anyways, let's crack on. So this is broken glass that one of my exes is stepping on. Actually, I think no, that's not true. Only 2 of the ladies in this video are my exes. Yeah.
The derivatives go. You have the position, you have the velocity, and then you have the acceleration is the last one. The acceleration is the one you need to figure out whether or not your skin's going to be torn. Because that's the one you use to figure out the force.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what's so funny about these conspiracy theorists. They're like, oh, I'm so smart. It's like, have you actually figured out a way to like do these things? Like, I actually am a science experiment by all the modifications that I have, the tongue splitting, the lifting weights, the pulling things, all the things that we do, they are representations of how the globe fucking works, brah. And everybody say hello to Pastor. I know it's been a hot second that they've been here, but let's crack on and let's watch some insane stuff. And this was the beginning of my freak show. And we'll get further.
I'm wondering if you ever had to swim when you were doing this swinging things and the calculations and all that. Didn't you have to calculate the cross product to find the normally? Yeah.
I don't think so. It's pounds per square inch with gravity while we're swinging stuff, and that's the only things I really needed to understand.
You gotta find out the extremes and the swinging in order to find out the acceleration at a certain point, and then the gravity.
Yeah, but I don't know what that's.
I got you.
I don't know
It's
exactly.
just like the normal nectar.
Yeah, but I don't know the exact like terminology, but that's what we did is we were looking at those three things, and I was talking with a bunch of professionals that were doing the hook suspension and stuff on how to lift from my piercings and other things. So yeah, that would be amazing. Instead of newtons, you should use nipples as a unit of force. How many nipples does that take? Yeah, that would be amazing. All right, so let's crack on. So that's the little red rider wagon. Okay, so now I'm piercing my cheeks with a guitar string. So I have 3 guitar strings pierced through my cheeks right now.
Why?
Yeah, great question.
Because I want to play.
Because he can, of course.
How else am I going to play Freebird if I don't pierce my fucking cheeks with guitar strings? Well, I'm never going to play Stairway no matter where I pierce guitar strings through my body. Unless, like, I'm not going to even go further with some stupid thingy bobbers. But no, it was always Freebird because my mouth was chained up. I get it now. Okay, I'm done. All right, so let's crack on.
Oh my.
I know. And this is my friend's daughter. Okay. Yeah, this is my friend's daughter, and I pulled her in the wagon by my ears.
All right, well that's
because most of us in the Americas in the 1990s, we all, and I know before that it was prevalent, but I know for the 1990s, most of us did have a little red rider flyer wagon. So that why I liked using this, because like most people like had a like personal connection with it as a child. Yeah.
Radio
most of us did.
Yes.
Yeah, the radio flyer.
I had a wooden one. I don't think mine was radio flyer.
Okay, so yeah, there was definitely the wooded slutted version of it as well. And yeah, no, there was totally both versions, and I had both versions growing up. But yeah, I was more prevalent with the all metal one just because like I'm fucking hardcore. I'm done.
I'm a little bit marveling at the wheels and stuff. Did you guys not have like how did you pull that on snow? That would have we had sleighs.
Oh, you just put a skate
or toboggan.
You just put a ski skeet under it, and then it just slides.
Okay. Just checking how this would work.
So now I'm piercing my throat.
And this you do with well sanitized items here.
Well, all of these needles come individually wrapped that are clean and safe. But yes, normally what I do is I alcohol down my throat first with pads, and then I pierce.
Like, don't just
and
grab
then
shit out of the gutter and shove it in there, right?
No.
Like,
and do realize, like,
go ahead.
If it gets in contact with Slim's blood, it already will be sanitized because there's so much alcohol in it.
Yeah. That's why I drink so much vodka, is so that I'm always clean.
So you have a little bit of blood in your alcohol system. I know that one.
I mean, then everything's clean. Jesus.
Now, are you an alcohol burning cyborg? Is that how it works, Slim?
Well, see, I'm like Bender. Yeah, I'm like Bender.
Yeah.
My battery gets charged by beer and alcohol.
Got it.
So
Okay.
that's why throughout the day I have to drink a couple.
And are you and Bender directly related then? It's like how far in the future are you from?
Okay. We're not a direct, but there is the bloodline that the oil line does connect eventually.
The oil line.
Let's put it that way. Now the oil line eventually connects, but we're not directly related. We're like third cousins or something like that. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but
that's one day we'll have to check out the cyborg family tree.
We'll have to look at the oil rig tree, and we'll have to look at the oil rig and see. Jeez. Okay, let's crack on.
Okay, don't spring a leak now.
It's so funny. I had all these videos like planned out to show you all, and then I forgot that this music video has all of those videos in it in one. So here we go.
Weirdo. No, those are needle nose pliers, right?
No,
that's a medical.
They're hemostats.
Oh, okay.
They're just really large for doing things that aren't medical. They're industrial hemostats for like clamping things on like vehicles and other things.
Okay.
But they're not stainless steel and they're shit metal, and I know that firsthand, obviously.
Yeah, that's not something that I would recommend, but
yeah, no.
But that does it ever make you sneeze, Slim? I think people are wondering that.
It used to, but not anymore. Yeah. Especially with a knife, it does not make you want to sneeze. It just hurts really bad.
Wow. Then you put it in the wrong orifice, dog.
And it's making me shit my pants. Just fucking watching it.
I bet. So now I just have 3 hot ladies just putting clothespins down my body. Yeah, my life is terrible.
Well, not everybody's into this, but those that are.
Yeah. Must weigh about 30 pounds in total.
Hey, I'm 85 pounds wet. Or back then I was.
I thought Doc meant like your modifications if you were to take them out and weigh them.
My modifications are probably about 10 pounds.
10 pounds of modification?
I have that much.
That's pretty cheap for all those mods and all those tattoos.
Yeah, but I don't
But
think
in the
you
weight-
need
You're
money.
talking about weight, not currency.
Yeah.
And the reason they're cutting.
Oh, I
back the
forgot
cords
they did
is
my
because
back. Oh my god, I
This is
forgot
wild.
they did my. Jeebus Chris, I forgot. We did like 50 clothespins on me for this. I thought it was only 30, but now that I look at the back, this was the 50 clothespins that I did. Jesus Christ. Hey, Victoria, welcome.
I am Victoria.
You came just in time.
She came?
Well, she probably might after seeing this. So
You never
anyways,
know. Slim, I have
Let's
a
turn it on.
point of order on the vocabulary. I call those things
Less is
closed
less.
pegs, and you call them closed
Yeah,
pins.
unfortunately I don't know why I said it that way 100%, but in the West, in the Americas, we call them pins. I don't honestly know. I honestly think pegs is probably the better name for them, but I didn't hear that until I moved to the Midwest. and I started hearing pegs a little bit more. But you know what pegging is to me?
Well,
That's
yeah,
a completely different
say.
thing.
Well, I know
So
it's a little different. I know.
Yeah, so when you say you're gonna clothes peg me, it sounds like you're gonna peg me while my clothes are on, and that's messy. That's
but
messy.
you're all wrong. You're all wrong. They're busknipers.
Oh yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, exactly. That's what they're called. God damn it, motherfucker!
And like
Son of a bitch.
If you literally translate it, it's like laundry squeezers.
The
like,
laundry squeezers.
That's what they do. They squeeze down on it.
Yeah, no.
So
yeah.
I just want to know why you've never needed to go in the Krankenwagen with all those clothespins stuck on you there.
Okay. I don't know. But hold on. Victoria has a question for you, Al. Hey, Al.
Yes.
What do you call keep away? Blank in the middle. What do you call that?
Oh,
what would
that's
be
an
in the
interesting
middle?
question. So it was called Monkey in the Middle when I was a kid.
Okay. Yeah.
So
okay.
I
That's
don't know.
Fair game. Okay. What is everybody else? Nobody else say it in the panel. Everybody inside chat. What is blank in the middle? What version do you know this as? Because I think I know this as 3 different versions of it. Only because I'm worldly. No, I'm just kidding. But I think it was called something different in California than it was there. And I think in the Midwest, I think that's what we call it, is what Al said.
Okay.
But I think you're just throwing out a word there. I don't know. Is that what you heard it was?
What, in the UK?
So the piggy in the middle? Was that really a thing? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
So see, that's the same with me. I know 3 different ones. So yeah, monkey in the middle is one. Well, yeah, exactly, Timoy. And then stop the stupid. You said monkey. So, is there anybody else that knows anything else in the middle?
Malcolm in the middle.
It's pretty. Yeah, no, it's pretty. Well, yeah. It's keep away. It's keep away, right? And
stuck in the middle. That's a song.
Stuck in the middle with you, or something like that. Yeah, something. Okay,
Yeah.
so before I get in trouble for just having this image,
what's wrong with this image?
On my nothing. But I think we all should just see what happens next. Although I think that I played this 3 or 4 times maybe on the stream. But anyways, let's crack on. It's Piggy. Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm very interested in how.
And okay.
Victoria says Eastern Canada it's Piggy, which is interesting because I've traveled extensively in Eastern Canada and never heard that.
But
and
where's
Saskatchewan in India? It's monkey.
Okay.
Well,
okay. All right. All right. So let's track on. You're not sure about Australia? Okay. I feel like I've heard a couple other versions of that because it's just keep away, right? But anyways, let's track on with this.
That I've heard too, like that straight up. This is interesting.
Well, just wait. There's
okay.
Hello, ladies.
I missed both of them, but it's okay.
Is that Rachel from Friends?
Is what?
Is that Rachel from Friends?
Totes. That's exactly no. That she was in my freak show.
Okay.
No, obviously not.
And this is from a music video as opposed to a live.
No, this is what we
or this is just a recording.
This is what we used to do live on stage. All of this was just, and then we did this as a promo, and my friend just made it into a music video.
Oh,
so this is what we used to do live on stage. So
that's why you have this entire
So this actor,
in this particular order.
Yeah. So what you're about to see happened live on stage.
Nice. This is interesting stuff here.
Yeah.
And I guess you're thinking this is going to get in
controller
trouble
away for a bit.
I mean, this is a makeup thing, I'm assuming, but maybe not.
Yeah, it's all special effects, obviously.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. I've never understood why this set of undergarments is so popular. Like, it doesn't look comfortable, but maybe I just don't know. I'm just not.
It's
I'm
because
not
it makes
up on
you
it.
want to have sex with him. That's why you.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's not for comfort.
It's not for you per se, I guess is the best way to
I
put
mean, maybe it is
that.
for me. You know.
Side chat. What's Commander saying in the
What's
side
his
chat?
list? What? What?
No, I'm not completely here for some reason. I'm like, oh, hey, Commander in the side chat, but Commander's also here.
Yeah, no, this is definitely.
I don't know.
It's if this is more
I've been slacking
Neo
off
or
today,
less.
so I've.
But this is old world. Okay, let's get into. Let's see. I already showed you
cool.
Technic Al-E. The cheek piercings, right? But let's do it when it's live. If I have that.
You're currently not sharing anything. Just
no, I know,
just
no, I know,
saying.
no, I know, no. I'm looking for the video.
Well,
So
maybe
we're gonna do this,
checking it
and we're
before
gonna
it's up there.
show we're gonna show me getting my eyelids tattooed because we're talking about extreme body modification. So here's me getting my
Is that
eyelids.
inside? Inside,
No,
like
no,
you
no,
had like
on
porn
top,
images
on
put in there?
top.
No?
On top.
Okay, all right. And do you have
I thought only
the pain level compared to other
I thought
places?
I thought that he only did like one line at a time, but like I feel like he just did 3 lines. But no, if we're gonna talk about like some of the worst pain in the world, my eyelids, throat, and in between toes are going to be my top. That I'm always gonna claim that. And
Yeah,
next
in
to the
between the
armpit,
toes seems an uncomfortable place to have anything done.
and then next to the armpit and then next to the nipple are the next ones that it was not fun.
Like on the areola or just
No.
adjacent to the
I
areola?
know. All mine both on both sides are around the areola.
Okay,
But it
like
felt
these are
like
areas
it
that are well
felt
known to have what do you call it?
a massive amount
nerve
of
endings, like a lot of nerve endings in these places, right? Like
a lot of okay. Well, you need to say it the right way, which is there's a lot of nerve clusters there.
Oh,
It's not
clusters,
just
sorry.
and then that's the thing
Sorry,
is it's different is a cluster means there is the accumulation of a shit ton of nerve endings, just like in your genitalia, your bum, your palms, your the insides of your arm, your throat, and a couple other places that there are lots of nerve clusters when you're getting that done. Like getting the inside of my ears tattooed, it hit a bunch of crazy nerves, but it wasn't as bad because there's cartilage with it. So the nerves can't bunch up as much like they can in other parts of the body. But if I'm going to go, I'm going to go with eyelids. I'm going to go eyelids in between toes, next to the nails, and throat. Those are going to be my top 4. And then if I needed to go further, I would go armpit and next to nipples, probably is what I would go with. I don't know because I've never had my nipples done. But
none of
those
this
would
surprising.
Yeah, that would be probably my.
I don't know if I'm sure
range.
somebody's done it, but I don't think I've ever heard of somebody actually having like the nipples themselves tattooed, but I'm sure somebody's tried all sorts of shit. Because there's always that one guy or girl.
When I did a show in Washington, was that where I was? As soon as I got off stage after my performance, this fucking hot ass stripper jumps up on stage and starts doing this performance, and she's got hearts tattooed around her nipple. Like she's got like they matched her nipple color properly, and they made freaking it look like she had hearts around her nipples. And like I just sat there like,
wild.
Oh god, that is so fucking sexy. Yeah, armpits are not fun, and ribs. Well, yeah, and ribs totally, but they're not as bad as some of the other places. But yes, totally, ribs are not fucking fun because you go over cartilage, muscle, bone,
You got to keep
cartilage, muscle,
turning
bone,
and
and
putting the
shit.
sauce on for the ribs.
Yeah, yeah, and you have to, yeah, totally.
Yeah, you know what? I can
You have
imagine all
some.
this as not being super comfortable for tattoos, and piercings are very popular in the nipple itself, though.
Yes, that's what she
Since we're
said.
talking
Okay,
body
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
modifications.
So we're gonna do I'm gonna do the lip piercings really quick, and then I want to show some of me getting modified on Instagram. Then, oh my god, I'm so young in these things. Oh my god, I can't believe how young I am. I was showing people like videos of me today at the bar, and they're like, "Oh, baby slim," and then freaking Mango was like, "Baby slim." It's like, yeah, dude, I'm showing y'all this shit. It was when I
Baby
didn't
Borg.
have. Yeah, it was a baby Borg. Because look at how unmodified my fucking face is, even though I have white tattoos all over them. But oh my Jesus, I'm so young in this. So, anyways, let's crack on.
Back when he was still sexy. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm just an old, ugly man.
No, you're not.
Please do not try this. Please hold on. Please do not try this at home unless you are a trained professional, because I am a trained professional. At least I tell myself that. Go ahead, dog.
No, nothing. I was just referring to your last comment. I refer to you as a young, ugly man, not old.
You're young and ugly.
Yeah, this is when I was young and ugly. I've never been pretty. So, yeah, obviously. And this one is the one that sucks. Well, okay. Yeah, this is the one that sucks balls. Because there's a shit ton of nerve clusters and nerve that happen in between your cleft palate that you don't understand. Like, if you've ever like looked into people that have a cleft palate problem, it's because of nerves and a handful of other things. There's a lot more shit that happens between your lip right here than you understand until you try to throw a needle through it. See how long it's taking me to get through it? There's actually like, I'm not going to say there's more cartilage, but there's more meat there for some reason. It like actually connects like the hood of a vagina or something that is covered over. That's the best way that I can put it.
Oh,
it's this weird connection.
You were using the word actual as in actual. You were
but in between your lips, this thing is the reason why people have a cleft palate is because these things don't go together properly.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot more things that are there that you don't understand. It's kind of like the hood of the clitoris. And blood. So a warning: there's going to be blood. Just letting everybody know there's going to be blood.
Yeah, this is. Oh, see what stop isn't wrong there. I don't think.
So I pulled out one that
for some people it is. Some people actually prefer somebody that's older.
Jesus Christ, son of a beast.
I mean, I'm certainly getting something with age. Older is one of them.
Okay, we're totally gonna do this one really quick, and then we'll get into
more
friends doing stuff. Well, yes, the reason we do closed pegs is
because there ain't no tattoos on that boy.
Because you're getting pegged. So maybe you should change it to that, Slim. That has a ring to it.
So I'm piercing through my stomach, and my lower extremities may be showing a little bit, but fuck it, I don't care.
This is to
anyways,
get the skin ready is why you're doing this. Like to have it flattened out.
Okay, so normally you would have let me just do this really quick for the fuck of it. Normally you have metal clamps that you would use to spread the skin, to stretch the skin, or to hold the skin so that you can throw a needle through it. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just using the pegs to hold the skin out so that I can throw the needle through a section of skin that it's already pre-planned that's hanging out. So what I had done before this was I took a flashlight and I pegged that area, and I took a flashlight and I looked through it. All of the times that you see me being pegged before the piercings and these things, what I do is I take a flashlight and you look through it. So you're going to see all of the things that are in between your skin once they're pushed together. So if there's nerve clusters, if there's veins, if there's arteries, and or a handful of other things, fat deposits, and a couple other things you can actually see. What you do is you'll jiggle them out of there. You will rub them like this and make the things fall out of it, so that you hopefully only have the skin, the dermal layer, because you can even have fat layers that can get pushed into that as well, which who cares about it? Does that part doesn't matter.
Well, that's not the biggest deal. Subcutaneous fat, but you don't want to have extra blood and stuff.
No, well, exactly. So what you do is you will pinch that area, you'll lift it, you'll roll it, then you will put it in the clamp. Normally it would be a metal body piercing clamp that has a hole in the middle that will just hold the skin in that place, right? Then you take a high-powered lamp and you shine a light through it. And if you see weird patterns, then you will undo it and you will re-roll it and pick it up and drop it and then clamp it until you don't see things through. I know. I had to say the pegging thing just because we were. But anyways, let's crack on. Yeah. Let's show this again. Why is it not? Shh. It says from. It's because I did it this way. There we go. Okay, so let's crack on. We're going to show a little bit more of this because what I wanted to do for this first version of this is going to be a new series that we're going to be doing, which is extreme body modifications, and we're going to be talking about how and when and stuff and things. But I wanted to go over all of my personal stuff. Not as proof, but as so I can talk about the basis of the understanding of doing it to myself first. And then when we talk about like hook suspension or other modifications, I can springboard off of what we've already kind of talked about. So I don't need to prove that I know what I'm talking about, but I feel like I want to show everybody that I technically do, I guess is the best way to put it. So let's crack on. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to like speed this up just a little bit because there's honestly like no whatever I'm called audio. But yeah, and then just throwing needles in myself. So once again, like I said, what I did is I like put those two pegs between it, and I looked to make sure that it was going to be safe enough to throw a needle into that area without puncturing a vein, artery, nerve cluster, and other things. I was very new at doing this, so I didn't understand that I needed to leave that last one in. But anyways, it's okay. It's okay. This was the beginning of me learning this 12, 14, 15 years ago. I have no idea how long ago this was, unless we look at how long ago this, but we'll talk about that later. It doesn't matter right now. Anyways, there should be music, but it's okay. I'll just keep talking. I'm going to show one more needle. Well, there's no, it's just me breathing hard.
Okay.
It's just ASMR pretty much.
Screams.
Yeah, that's all you're going to hear is just me. Okay, all right, that's the end of that part of that. Let's see what else. And then we'll get into other people doing things. We already watched me getting a needle thrown in my chest, so we will pass that. Let's go ahead to me getting my junk stapled, and then we'll go into some other things, I guess.
Yeah, Jason, I'm pretty sure it was. Well, I don't know. March, maybe.
Woo!
That video. yo.
Staple in my junk live on stage. So let's go with that, and then let's check out some of my people that I know that are modified, and we'll go over some other people that are modified.
All right.
Let's see. I had to add a bunch of stuff to Crazy Shite today because of all the insanity that has happened. So let's start here for the heck of it. Why not? Why not? Why not?
Body modification is a tradition.
God damn it. I knew I was going to pick on something that had him in it that I wasn't willing to. It's okay. So this is one of our friends.
Oh, creepy egg dude.
It's Skullman. He fell off of his balcony and fell 6 stories to his death. His girlfriend called us, and I found out about his death. Well, her and I found out about his death before the whole world. So we knew that he had passed before, like, everybody, and we couldn't believe it, but it was his girlfriend who had called us, because I'm pretty much in contact with most of the freaks in the world. And him and I had been talking. Well, actually, he'd been talking to my ex a little bit more. I don't think it was like a thing, but like, you know, she was more into talking with the other freaks than I was, because she loved living that lifestyle, that she was the normal looking blonde girl and she lived with the freaks. But anyways, let's crack on.
Tradition that has existed for centuries, evolving across many cultures and subcultures worldwide. While tattoos and piercings are common forms of self-expression, some individuals push the boundaries of the human body's appearance to create.
And I've talked to Rob, and I've talked to him as well. She mainly only speaks Spanish. She mainly only speaks Spanish, so it's hard for us to communicate, but yeah.
Truly extraordinary transformations. Here is a list of people who have undergone extreme.
I don't know any of these. So here is Medusa. Oh, I don't know who this lady is. I have only recently found out who she is, but I have not contacted her, or she has not contacted me.
Medusa's transformation is a striking example of how body modification can be a deeply personal and symbolic journey. Her choice to reimagine.
And I've talked to her.
Imagine herself as a dragon-like figure connects to themes of strength and renewal, especially drawing on the rich symbolism found in.
Okay, so we have Medusa, and then we have Lizard Man. Eric Sprague. He was not going to get his face tattooed. He was tattooed from his neck down until Jim Rose told him that he was not going to book him and he was not going to pay him money until he tattooed his face like Enigma had. So Sprigley did that, which I don't think he's like regretting it at all. And then he got his teeth sharpened. I think he got all of that done before. I think the tongue. I even think I don't think that the ridges on his eyebrows were before. I think he was going to leave his face alone because like he thought that his like family would not be okay with it. But then Jim Rose was like, I'll make you famous if you tattoo your face. And yes, is he famous now? Yeah, but I think he's okay with it.
Sprague's transformation into the Lizard Man is a fascinating example of how extreme body modifications can serve as an artistic expression.
Yeah, at one point, maybe
and personal identity. His dedication to his reptilian aesthetic.
Yeah, no, he got all this stuff done, and then he said I wasn't going to do my face, and then Jim Rose said that, and then that's where, instead of him starting in his body where he said he wanted to start, was from here. That's why he started from his arms, and he was going to go up. Jim Rose said, please, I'm not going to hire you if you don't do your face. And then he did that shit.
Aesthetic is a testament to the lengths.
And that's a proof of somebody asking you to do something
Body modification.
Because why would you have started in that way? Why would you have done your forearms and then anyways?
The lengths some people go to redefine their appearance,
I have
pushing
no
the boundaries of beauty and
what that
self-expression.
means.
It also raises interesting discussions about the lines between art, performance, and personal transformation.
Yeah, well, the thing is if we're already doing these things to modify our bodies, then of course. So this is my ex-homie, and we're gonna go over him just barely because I don't want to talk about him, but I do want to give him recognition, and I do want to show him love, but I don't want to exploit
but also,
him.
also, isn't like any form of art self-expression?
Yes. So there's the definition of like cutting off your like limbs, arms, and other body parts that if it makes it so you're disabled afterward, then I don't think it's an expression of art anymore because now you're disabling yourself. But there's a weird line. And eventually we will get further into talking about that I don't want to do right this millisecond. I want to get through just us talking about the different versions of this. And then we will get into the like psychology, the legality, and a handful of other things of people like actually taking their body parts away. Because we will eventually have to talk about amputation and like removing of body parts.
Rick Gist or Zombie Boy.
So this is my homie Zombie Boy. And we'll play it.
Left a memorable impact on the fashion
Yes.
and body modification communities.
Cheers to
blending.
Cheers to Zombie Boy, Rick. I love you so much. We all love you. I wish that you could have stayed around in this plane of existence way fucking longer because I needed to meet you and I wanted you to be a part of my life. And if you don't know, he was in movies, he was in TV shows, he was like put on fucking so much shit, dude. This motherfucker was like the most famous of our arsehole asses until he fucking fell off the goddamn fucking gate on the back of his freaking. I'll talk about it in a minute. If they don't say what happened, I will talk about what we found out.
I believe you have mentioned it.
Yeah. But I will talk about what happened to him because I feel like I need to talk about that because that's the only way to just.
Bye, Mango.
People need to make dude. If you have a fucking gate on your patio, outdoor patio that is over stories. In an apartment building, you need to make it so that people can actually lean on it and not fucking fall through it so they fucking die. That's all I'm going to say for this millisecond.
Art, self-expression, and advocacy. His transformation, inspired by the macabre, shows how body modification can be both an art form and a powerful statement of individuality. His collaboration with designers like Rick Owens and his efforts to raise awareness about mental health continue to resonate today.
And that was what was so amazing is like he'd always message us, hey, you guys doing okay? Do you need anything? Like he was fucking amazing, dude. Like he didn't even know our dumbasses and he was like so involved in our lives. It was fucking insane like how often like him and his ex talked to us. Man, if I lived close enough, Mango, you know I would be there to do that for you. You know I would be on that faux show, Chica.
His tragic passing in 2018 added another layer to his story, reminding us of the complex relationship between self-expression and the struggles many face internally.
But he fell off a balcony. Nothing happened with his internal struggle of what he wanted to be and what he was doing in society. That's the miscalculation that a lot of these things they do. They say, oh my God, he tragically died. No, he literally went on his balcony to go smoke a cigarette and he leaned on the fucking fence that was like on his balcony, and it fucking broke and he fell fucking like 8 stories.
But why is that Tyroler music in the background?
I don't know. But he literally did not kill himself. He was not suicidal. It was not a negative. The fence fucking whatever, the balcony fucking railing broke and he fell over. Should he have been sitting on it? Probably not. But I'm not going to say that he deserved to die because he sat on a railing smoking a cigarette in the back of his
A
thing.
railing should be strong enough to.
That's what I'm saying.
hold
That's what I'm
somebody.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You should be able to put your whole weight on those railings if you're 8 stories up.
There are
When you're his size, yes. If you're Shaggy size,
there are
no.
requirements.
Yeah,
Look,
but
there are requirements for the building codes around the world would all have different requirements, and I can't speak to this particular jurisdiction, but there are requirements for how it would hold you back.
He was in Russia or Prague at the time, or something like that. I don't remember.
Dude,
like if I get it wrong, but it was in a place that was ghetto as crap. You know what I'm saying? Like the apartment buildings he lived in were fucking ghetto.
Yeah.
And he should have known to not do this, but look at us. Do you think I'm gonna fucking follow rules? Fuck no. So he just leaned on the thing.
Rules for those.
Yeah.
Well,
so
some rules are worth
Rules are
following,
meant to be broken.
but
Some of them are meant to
railings
be
are meant to
broken.
be
Well,
railings are meant to be built to
No.
correct standards.
Everybody should follow rules, especially if it is the Constitution.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
anyways.
If it's a constitution, if it's about or just stuff that really doesn't matter to anyone but you, then rules are.
Okay. Okay. So there's rules, laws, stipulations, and blah 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 blah. We're talking about rules. Yeah. You fucking who cares about rules? But laws, other things that are further into the justice system, don't break those most likely. But anyways, let's crack on.
She looks awesome, but I do prefer the before.
I don't. I would totally beep her, but also because we'll find out who she is, and that may change your mind as well. God, I miss him so much.
I'm really sorry you lost your friend.
Maria Jose Crista's transformation story is truly remarkable, not just for her appearance, but also for the strength and resilience she's shown in overcoming her past. Her story highlights how body modification can be a powerful tool for personal reinvention and empowerment. It's also fascinating to see how she combines her career as a lawyer, entrepreneur.
Yeah, she's a lawyer. She's a lawyer.
Imagine?
She's a lawyer in Mexico. Does she go into courts? Fuck no. But when somebody has a question or somebody needs legal advice in certain avenues,
for the paperwork,
so legality, she can like help people with their cases. But does she go into court? Fuck no. She's not that
Why not?
stupid, but because she's not that stupid. She knows that you think a judge is going to go, even if they know who she is, you think they're going to go, I can actually take your judgment on.
Yeah, why not?
Well, unfortunately, that's a judge would be looked at badly for doing that. And so it would be kind of weird. But again, she's like more of a paralegal at this point than but she makes more money being disqualified, and she goes out and does conventions, festivals, and all this shit. So she actually makes more money, just like the OnlyFans lawyer. She's like, I make more money doing OnlyFans. Why would I be a lawyer? Why do I want to look up all this legal shit every single day when I can just turn on my camera, do a couple sexy dances in a couple sexy outfits, turn off my camera, go take my kids to school, then go and do the rest of my day, come back in the middle of the day, do a couple more sexy dances with lingerie, then turn off the camera, then go pick up my kids from school and then bring them back. I make more money being a fucking OnlyFans than I do being a lawyer. And I don't actually have to have sex with a bunch of dudes. Who's the smart person here? Obviously her.
That's true.
Same with this chica.
Woman, if you do not have like weird or deformed feet, use them. Make money. There's weirdos that will pay a ton of money to see your feet.
Even if you have normal feet, there's just so much feet fetishization. I was paid $500 to smash records with my feet for a video for a gay porn website. Like, why would I not do that, dude? I will spend all day long breaking vinyl records with my fucking nude feet so that you can pay me money. I'm totally down to do that. Okay, this is my other friend, Rob.
Certainly one of the most extreme examples of body modification, and his record-breaking piercings and tattoos have made him a recognized...
Dude, bro, I'm sorry, but that's way too many around my fucking mouth. There's a bunch of modified people that put a bunch of shit around their mouth, and I understand it's like an easy place to like pierce, and it's like a soft skin to go through, I guess is the best way to put it. But fuck, I hate all the fucking mouth shit that I have. You get fucking food caught in it so easy. You wake up in the morning and you like have crusties from the food you ate the night before that you don't even think about, and you're just oh my god, there's cake.
That.
Yeah, no, it's kind of gross, but fuck it.
Recognizable figure. His journey, like many others in the world of extreme modifications, raises questions about personal identity and how far someone is willing to go to express themselves. His story is...
Jesus Christ, that was when he was in his like 20s, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe.
I really don't get why people, when they see this and like, ooh, like, it's not something I would do, but like, it's a style, and like, if it's done well, then yeah, it often looks pretty cool.
Who cares
I gotta say,
wants to modify themselves?
Like Enigma
is also
and
a
all
reminder
the other people
of
that done like the whole complete body tattooed in a pattern. I think that looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, and especially because we do it for a reason, which is to propagate certain types of Americana that has died or is dying, which is the traveling circus, sideshow, and carnival, which is the fully modified people that do the working ads. So there's a reason why we do this as well. It's not just because, I mean, I definitely modified myself because I don't want to look human anymore. But we go with a direction. I'm not just a homeless kid.
Yeah, the not fitting in, and like I don't fit in anyway, so I'm gonna be something completely different. I do get that. Like, yeah, and like I think every person that is heavily modified has their own reason. Some people will probably just do it just because they want to get famous. Those fuckers are around.
The reason why I honestly began completely modifying myself, although I wanted to do it a long time ago, is because I hated having all these like blonde fucking 21-year-old chicks being like, oh my god, you're interesting, let's go home and have sex. And I'd have sex with them and they're like, oh my god, you're actually weird. I'm like, yeah, dumbass, what did you think was going on, you fucking weirdo? And so then I just started modifying myself so much that there's no way that I could take anybody home, and they didn't understand that like whips and chains are going to be pulled out when you arrive at my place. Duh, obviously. So, okay, let's crack on.
What happened to the bearded
social
lady?
and cultural challenges that come with such a radical transformation?
There's lots of bearded ladies. There are a lot of bearded ladies around the world right now. Boobzilla is a bearded lady.
Those shoes do not fit the whole style.
No, I know. And so then here is her.
And piercings. She's become a global symbol of resilience, embracing the unconventional with pride. Her story also highlights the personal meaning behind such transformations and how they can serve as powerful symbols of identity.
Jeez, that's a lot of fucking color.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and that was the beginning of that. And then here is our homie who is not around anymore. R.I.P. this lovely gentleman. Yeah. But let's crack on.
Yeah.
Let's crack on.
Yeah.
is one of the most
I think
striking
he's
and
one of
unique cases of
the
extreme
best
body
looking modified people. Like
he was one
look
of
at
yeah,
that.
no, I love talking to him as well. He was amazing to conversate with.
modification. Showcase
Okay, a brainless, guess what?
Oh no.
Yeah, and sorry, but I'm doing the audio change.
I gotta be careful.
There we go. Okay, at least we
Speaking
heard
of
it.
piercings,
Yeah, piercing of the ears. So let's do. And there we blow. Welcome. Oh, let's get some crasher. All right, so let's get.
Hey, motherfucker, how you doing?
Everyone's gone deaf, mate. They can't hear you.
no, nobody could hear you anymore. We're all trying to like.
Oh
we're all
wait.
trying to get our eardrums back.
Okay,
together.
so now, so let's crack on with this person, and unfortunately, they're not with us anymore because they got a surgery done, and there was complications, and it took their life. I don't know a better way to put it because I don't remember what exactly happened, but unfortunately, this lovely being is not with us on this plane of existence, unfortunately.
Showcasing the lengths to which some people go to embody their visions of self-expression.
Yeah.
His dedication to achieving a feline-inspired appearance with every detail, from his fangs to the whisker piercings, demonstrates a deep commitment to personal identity and artistic expression. What do you think about the extent of his transformation?
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. And then here is our Perv, who is
To the birds he admires, along with the personal expression these changes represent, shows how body modification can go beyond aesthetics to reflect deep identity and passion. It's fascinating how far people are willing to go to make
so cute.
Their external appearance align with their internal sense of self.
Oh, that's so cute.
By using his ear to connect with the internet, Dumont's extreme body modification truly make him stand out, both as a form of self-expression and as a dedication to avant-garde art. His transformation reflects not just personal identity, but a deeper philosophical approach to how the body can be reshaped to convey a unique vision.
That's so
Would you
much
like to
fucking
explore
bright
more
colors.
about his work or
God damn, that's a lot of bright colors, bro. I knew what he had here. I
How
didn't
does
see.
he
I have
eat
not.
with that hole in his mouth? Does he put a plug in it or something?
Yeah. When he eats, he probably puts a solid plug in there. Would be the best of what I would come to understand. Let's see. Let's do just something really quick because my back is killing me. I've not like really had a day off in the last couple weeks or whatever. Let's see. Let's go over her really fast, and then I'll show one other thing. But here is this lady. And this is what she's done with her face. And she's blacked out like most of her body as well. Yeah, she's like, no, don't take photos.
Is she
of me.
originally colored or is she white?
She is Aboriginal of some type, but I don't know where she's from. But those modifications were.
Otherwise, it would be the most extreme version of blackface.
Why would you call the cops if you see people that look like this, bro? You're literally just gonna like tie up the goddamn fucking police systems to have somebody show up. So hold on, give me 10 more seconds. If you had the police show up to somebody who looked like this, you would literally be tying up things where a person who is being raped, killed, murdered, fires, and other things could have gotten that response.
Do realize he would also call the cops as soon as he saw somebody with a slightly different colored skin than him.
Yeah, but hold on. Your punk ass has 55 tattoos.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're all
55
racist.
racist tattoos on
Well,
my
it doesn't. That doesn't matter 100%. But literally, your punk ass will call the cops on
And she
something
just says
modified because you're
it's not illegal for her to do that to herself, and therefore, what does that do? Need that tattoos?
Yeah, and like you got more tattoos than her. It's just that her tattoo covers her entire body.
And you're the Trump supporter. He's tattooed his face fucking orange, dude. Look at that tattoo.
Yeah, he at least has.
Does he have needles in it? What?
I know him.
It's got to be a tattoo, hasn't it?
He does the same thing that I do with my ears. I do the same thing with my ears, but it's okay. It's okay. And he swings it around. Yes, yeah, that's what I did too. And yeah.
Yeah, but it's an empty keg, right?
Yeah, of course. And he actually does the smaller version than I do. I do a full size empty keg. He does a fucking pony keg. Bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I ripped my ears out and so there's the most modified couple in the world. She is the most modified. So there's our vampire lady that we looked at earlier. And that's her again doing this. And then here's my friend. Regular blah 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 blah. And he just drills these things into his face.
That looks weird.
And then then the longest nail extensions.
Extension, okay.
So they're not always on him, I guess. I don't know. I don't give a my nails get
like
longer
nail
than
extensions.
And then
at some point
I would hear even function like that. They'd break eventually.
Yeah, no, you couldn't do like anything. I have grown my nails out for sure. So here's the flesh
the big
tunnel,
holes in
dude.
your mouth. I don't know.
The nail guy looked like if Super Mario had a mullet.
Yeah, and then he has just been like fucking tattooed from head to toe like so many fucking times. He's literally almost a blackout at this point, but he's not. Jesus Christ. And I've talked to him a little bit. I think he's from a country that doesn't I don't know. He's Australian. Okay. Born in New Zealand. And then there's her that we already saw. And then this dude pierced his face with actual like needles and just like left them in for blah blah blah. He's got Marvel Comics tattooed on his body. Then there's Rob again. Then he just has these. He just has these things, and then he like I think claims to like be able to like adhere like beer cans and stuff to his head or something weird. And then this person has the most Simpson tattoos. And here's my ex-boss, the there's my ex-boss, the stigma that taught me how to tattoo so that I could tattoo his body, and then he wouldn't let me tattoo his body because I was really good at tattooing. I'm just kidding. I
do like his tattoo. Like I think it's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, except for you didn't have to watch him tattoo his taint in front of you and watch blood come out of the tattoo machine with him tattooing his taint. Yeah, you didn't have to watch that bullshit. Oh, he didn't want me to tattoo him because I fucking actually was good at tattooing. But anyways, let's crack on. And then she's got these modifications. She's got a lot of implants and stuff and things. All right, folks. We're gonna do this at another time, but I'm like crashing because it's fucking been a long couple weeks. I have not had a day off, and I was sick the last week and stuff, and I'm trying to get everything ready for the multiple shows, and then like I double booked a show that I'm gonna have to do fucking like multiple fucking, which isn't bad, but Pops is being kind of iffy about it because whatever. So, anyways, let's go on. Thank you very much for being here. We'll see you all tomorrow. It's going to be a drunk news report, and we will have a bunch of fun robot, drone, and other theme bobbers.
And Slim,
Yes.
you don't need to take complete days off. You can also take like half a day off, get a bit more rest.
Yeah, well, I try. We'll see. I mean, I can only live for my circuitry and my organics can only last for so long, so I'm only here for this amount of time, and I still have to press the red button in a couple years, so I have to still be here for long enough for that to happen. Anyways, let's crack up. Thank y'all very much for being here. We'll see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same cyborg channel.
All right, thanks.
Thank y'all very
Good night,
much,
motherfuckers. I love
Thanks
you,
for having
most
us.
of you.
Thanks
Love
for being
y'all.
had.
And we're getting the fuck out of here. Everybody say bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming by.